I'm just so freaking pumped, you guys. Like, look how jacked my arms look. Is this for real? And just like that, we start a whole new vlog. Today is Wednesday, May something, I think the 21st. Does that mean we're on our 10-day countdown? Oh my god. Like I told you guys before, they have, they're installing a new ventilation system in the gym and they're not quite done yet. And it looks like the vent guys are here. So I'm probably not going to be able to vlog. And if it doesn't get recorded, did it even happen? So I'm here to tell you it did happen. We're doing upper today. And we're doing it a little different. Instead of my narrow grip chest press for triceps biased exercise, I'm gonna do 4 sets of push-ups because that's like apparently my new thing right now. But I'm gonna try to stack a weight plate on my back to make it a little more challenging so that I'm not having to crank out like 12 to 14 reps per set. That's just a little too high for me. I'd like to stick to the 8 to 10 rep range. So I'm thinking maybe like a 5 kilo weight plate on my back, maybe even just a 2.5 kilo weight plate. So maybe we can capture some of that, but if not, we will just get this workout done in peace without filming and carry on with our day. Folks, we got it done, but man, was it brutal. I am so hungry and feeling so shaky and weak, but I did my full program. Yay me. Now we're gonna go home, we're gonna weigh ourselves, and then we are gonna grub on some food. I'm looking at treadmill, incline, walking for cardio later today, but we're gonna worry about that down the road. Hey friends, it is Friday, May something. Oh God, I'm just so terrible with dates right now. But tomorrow, being Saturday, means we will be celebrating 16 whole weeks into the diet and our 1 week countdown to it ending. I'm so excited. My vision, like we're just gonna jump into this. If you've followed any of the past couple vlogs I've put up, this prep, I guess we can call it, this diet, whatever, has like extremely affected my vision. It's really, really terrible. And last night I just decided that screw it. I know I'm so close to the end of this diet, but I needed a refeed. And so I knew it was something I needed to do. It's always been a tool in my toolkit. So was it planned? Kind of like I knew that it was something I could always execute, but it was not planned in a sense that I didn't sit down and logically say, okay, today I'm going to add in more carbs. It came down to a moment of dire necessity yesterday evening when I was like, this is dumb. I am literally starving. I'm going to eat right now and we'll conduct a little science experiment and we'll see if within 24 hours it impacts my vision, because my vision right now, my eyes feel extremely tired. I cannot focus them. I have lost the ability to use the muscles in my eyes to focus them. They're just so tired. So I'm able to wear contacts right now for the first time in over a week. I have no nearsight? I have no ability to focus on anything close to me. I can't see anything close to me. And I noticed that, and this is normal for me, but this eye is much worse than this eye, but that is normal for me. But I can thankfully say that I have reestablished my far vision, so I'm able to safely drive this morning. This is just crazy. But I haven't been wearing contacts for a long time, so I don't actually know if this is an improvement, but I am just happy to say that at least I can see far now. But I have to like move my contacts to the side if I want to see near. Anyway, we're getting through it. But I sat down and I crushed 3 entire bowls of yogurt with cereal, and then I crushed 3 entire bowls of Cheerios and milk. And yes, it was the most holy experience I have had in a long time. I didn't log anything. I have no idea how much I ate, but I honestly didn't care because at that point, my goal was to eat until I was completely full and to make sure it was almost entirely carbs that I was eating, and low fiber carbs at that, because I want those sugars to get immediately into all the muscles in my body and just fill me up, you know? And so I drank a ton of water last night. I ate all these carbs. I didn't weigh myself because I woke up to my period starting a day early today, and I'm having massive cramps and bloating. So I'm like, this is perfect timing. I'm not going to weigh myself because of my period. I just like carbo loaded and hydrated and everything. So we're just taking the next couple days to kind of just try to get homeostasis back into the body. And I think I might full on just bump up my calories to maybe like 1900 instead of 1850, and maybe just start my reverse diet early. But I do have 1 whole week left, so we'll do our weigh-in as usual at the end of next weekend because Saturday is month end. But I thought I'd just log it because this is a pretty significant thing, the fact that my vision has deteriorated so much, but also that I did like a pretty gnarly refeed. I ate so much that when I was done and I stood up, my stomach organ was in such extreme pain that I thought I was going to vomit because I just put too much in there. Today is supposed to be a rest day, but I've decided to go and do legs because I have glycogen in my body. I might as well put it to use. I have such a busy weekend coming ahead that it would be nice to get this 2-hour workout out of the way so that all I have to focus on Saturday and Sunday is just cardio. So we're going to go in and we are going to do this thing. And then we're going to go home and eat because I'm already starving again. And I have a 2-hour workout ahead of me. So let's do it. Okay, fam, let's have a combo, shall we? I have made the decision that I need to start my reverse diet now. I'm making this decision mostly because next week I really need to be able to perform. I have an interview on Monday and I have a really important exam I need to take with the hopes of getting into a school program that I applied for. So I need to be able to function, and my biggest issue, the only thing right now that's making me do this is my loss of vision, the deterioration of my vision. And I genuinely sense in the way I'm feeling in my body and the symptoms and the way this is all functioning is that I am just so tired and my body is so depleted. The muscles in my eyes just cannot function. They can't function. So that's like, I literally can't live this way, but also I can't function this way. I need to function, and this is just dumb. I don't need to be taking this any further because I already reached my goal long ago. I love the way my physique looks. I'm not going to get any more noticeably leaner in the next 8 days to get to my goal, which is just to get to the end of the month. Like, it's the trade-off of how marginally leaner I'm going to get is not worth the damage that's being done to my body right now. And so we're just going to start the reverse a week early. So I guess technically that means today is my last day of my diet. And the worst part about all of this is that I'm going to take my weigh-in. I'm going to do all my measurements. I'm gonna take pictures. Problem is, today is the first day of my period. I'm ultra bloated. I've got horrible cramps. This is like not the time at all I would ever be taking my final weigh-in, final measurements, pictures and everything. So another big problem is that yesterday I did a full refeed. So I'm holding water weight from all the carbs. Like I did a refeed of pure carbs last night and now it's the next morning. I also drank a ton to like, hopefully my muscles could just absorb all that water. So, you know, things are just so not ideal, but fact of the matter is I've already reached my goal. So it really doesn't matter what my stats say because I've reached and surpassed what I thought my weight, my end weight target would be. So it really doesn't matter. Let's weigh ourselves and do measurements. I have my breakfast is breakfasting right now. So I want to get this done so that I can immediately go eat. Fam, this is so bad. I just weighed myself. Here it is. This is my final weigh-in, 63.55 kilo. I did not gain a single gram between yesterday and today. Even after blowing out my diet, eating up just, like I said, 3 bowls of yogurt with muesli, plus 3 bowls of Cheerios and milk. And then drinking a ton of water, hoping that everything would absorb into my muscles. And I didn't put on a single gram between yesterday and today. So I am feeling exceptionally good now about my decision to end this diet now because my body is dropping weight very rapidly. And it doesn't need to anymore. I am very pleased with where I'm at right now. Especially like I'm on my first day of my cycle. And like the most bloaty I should be. Ooh! My eggs are done. I'm a little bloaty, but it's no big deal. So, we've done our weigh-in. Let's do our final measurements. Y'all, my hips are 89.5 centimeters. I don't think I've ever been that little before. That's 35.25 inches. Waist, I'm getting 71.5 centimeters, which is just over 28 inches. Under bust, I'm getting 74.5 centimeters, which is 29.25 inches. I'm wearing a padded bra, I don't know, but the measurement is 83.5 centimeters, which is just under 33 inches. Glutes, I have 95 centimeters, 37.5 inches. My cats are messing with this. Thigh, I have 54.5 centimeters, 21.5 inches. And we will round this out with the left bicep, which is always a fun one to try to do alone. Is that about where? Flexed bicep, we got 30 centimeters, which is just shy of 12 inches. Now I have, oh yeah, I got to do the body fat measurement thing. I think I'll do that tonight with my husband, and then I'll come back and share that. But check this out. On the day I started my diet, I took these ribbons and I tied them. I'm not sure if I shared it, but I think I did video. I don't know if I can get it over my shoulders. The question is, am I even going to be able to get it back on when I'm done? But, got it.
All right, future Megan, I will see you in a few months.
Hips is purple, and then waist is the big pink. The leg is the little pink. This fit exactly my waist when I started my diet, when I was like 11 days into my diet. So let's see what it looks like on my waist now. I don't know if I should step into it or put it over my head. I guess step into it. Oh my God. Wow. That is actually stunning. Holy moly. I can't believe how much size I dropped. That was wild. This is the waist. I think I remember trying to get this off when I did it, and I just couldn't. Oh my God. Now I have a white background. This is crazy. I probably should have ended my diet a few weeks ago because I've dropped like a significant amount of body fat. But we recognized it at least before we went all the way to the end, right? Let's try the leg. That's pretty much like an equal distribution of lost size around my whole body. This is freaking wild. Look I try to pull this up. Watch. It's catching on my hair. It just falls off. What the heck? Let's just do progress pictures and all the jeans try-ons now. I don't visually look all too terribly bloated right now. So I guess since we're doing this, let's just do it, okay? I have so much loose skin. You can see it just sort of hangs off. It's not very attractive, but this is just having babies, you know? I'm gonna suck in my stomach because it accentuates the loose skin. I'm just gonna like visually show what it looks like. I feel like it's important to show because like, I catch my breath from sucking in my stomach. It's like, you know, a lot of these bodybuilder channels, they're just younger women who maybe haven't had babies before. And I don't know, I feel like it's important to honor that aspect. And like, I don't think I look all too bad. I mean, I obviously, if I could cut away this loose skin, my belly button would look totally normal. As of right now, you can see it's frowny. I know how to pose to like make it look not so frowny, but especially when I'm just really lean and have a lot of loose skin, my belly button is super frowny because I have skin. I have like all of this skin and this is just empty, completely empty. But like you can have a crap ton of loose skin, like whole handfuls of it, and still, I don't know, not look too bad. I don't think I look all too bad. Especially for being on my period, I'm super bloated. I don't know, I just know that I can't possibly get any leaner without dying. So this is the closest I'm gonna get to abs, I think maybe ever in my life, because I'm definitely not ever gonna have surgery. But in my next build, I do plan on trying to build my abdominal muscles, make them a little bit bigger so that they can fill in some of the loose skin and show through, just like any other muscle that I've built, to try to show through my skin. So hopefully maybe this time next year I'll have like a little bit more of a defined midsection, but this is the best it's gonna be. All right, fam bam, let's do progress pictures, then we're gonna eat. I'll do body fat measurements tonight, and then I'll come back maybe tomorrow and just round out this whole video and we'll put it up on the tube. Okay. I'm just so freaking pumped, you guys. Like, look how jacked my arms look. Is this for real? Like, is this really the body I'm living in right now? Oh my God. So as you all have seen, as this video is sort of unfolded, we are making decisions on the fly. I had no intention of doing anything when I woke up this morning that has now come together in this video. So I have nothing scripted. I'm gonna like go back with all my previous footage and progress pictures and stuff. And when I'm better fed and more coherent, I'm gonna put together something like maybe artistic and a little more profound about this experience, because truth of the matter is, I'm so freaking mind blown and proud of myself, not just for this diet, but for the bulk, and for like seeing the bulk all the way through to the bitter end for an entire year, and then like seeing this diet through to the point of needing to stop because I'm literally losing my eyesight. I'm very, very proud of myself, and I'm very pleased with the results I've gotten from leaning down, but also the build. Where, anyway, the reality you guys are getting is the reality I'm living in right now. I am a mess of decision fatigue, brain fog. inability to sleep. I can't see. I'm so hungry. I mean, my menstrual cycles are still right on time. So at least I have that going for me. But I'm just done. I'm done. I'm ready to eat. So here are my measurements. I guess I should do this. Here are my measurements. For right now, the measurements I just took, we'll put them up on the screen, mostly so that I can look back on this and reflect on it. And then here are my final results of the beginning of the diet versus now. I don't know real time what these numbers are. I'm going to calculate these later in the day and put them up, but I'm just going to say yay me because I know they're going to be good. I know I got results. Like, these freaking ribbons are literally falling off of my body, so I know I've lost inches. And these are the body fat percentage, the body fat measurements I took with my calipers. My total loss from the beginning of my diet until now. So again, I don't know what the results are, but I can't imagine they're anything short of crazy, just based on how things are looking and feeling on my body. So I'm super pumped about that. My progress pictures here now. So these will be my current progress pictures. And then these will be the before and after. So the before picture is, I guess, day one of the diet / last day of my bulk versus now. And we will just run through the front pictures and the profile and then the back view. Now, I guess I'll just say the plan is, and I'm gonna document this all, mostly just to keep myself accountable and give me something to do, but I'm gonna reverse out of this diet. I don't know over the course of how long. It just sort of depends on how I feel and how it goes, but definitely at least for the next 6 weeks, I plan on adding calories incrementally week by week to finally find my new maintenance calories. I'm going to keep activity levels the same. I will probably drop cardio a bit. And then the goal is to stick at maintenance calories for all of the summer and really focus on strength at the gym. I don't know if I'm able to really recomp. I feel like I've been lifting a little bit too long, but I do just want to sit at maintenance and let my body have a rest and just focus on my pull-up goals and my push-up goals and my goals to increase my deadlift and my RDLs. I'm really excited to slowly get my body back on track and experience lifting in a well-fed body, but not necessarily yet with the goal to gain mass, and definitely not with the goal to lose fat. It's just basically to maintain the body I have right now for the summer and just enjoy it and enjoy going to the gym with energy. And then when the fall begins, my plan is to do a lean bulk, just slightly above maintenance, not what I did last year where I went hundreds of calories over maintenance. This time I just want to go slightly over maintenance and take it slow and try to build more mass over the course of 6 months. And then we'll do another cut next spring and we'll see where we land at this time next year. So I've got a lot of short-term and mid-term goals, and we'll see if maybe I decide I want to compete next year in a bodybuilding competition. That might be fun, but I do have a lot of building to do, and I definitely need to heal my body first and really make the decision as to whether that's something I want or even can do to get even leaner than this to go on stage. Because that just seems wild. I cannot imagine putting my body through more than what I have over the past 16 weeks. So anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for your support and following along. And we're just gonna start the next vlog now, next chapter. Operation Reverse Diet or Recovery Diet, however you want to call it. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go eat breakfast now.